Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. It is time for a Hockey Ultimate Team Showdown. Every player on the ice has what the kids call aura. Let's do this. Tension so thick you can cut it with a knife. The Sea Dogs take possession to get this one underway. On the attack along the boards. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. And off the draw, they take the puck. Tarasenko's going to play it against the half wall. Brooklyn's got possession of the puck. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. The Sea Dogs gain possession in their own end. Handles the puck. Here's a chance to the middle. And that goes off a stick and off target. Picked up ahead to his teammate who skates away. Jones looks around. Avoids the defender. Comes up with a big-time glove save. Nearing the midway mark of the period. Still scoreless in this one. Thomas takes possession right off the draw. Brooklyn's got a hold of it against the wall. Decides to go to the backhand. Taken along the wall by McDonough. Puck scooped up by Palmieri. Lets it rip. And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. Here's a chance on the attack. Comes up with the stop. Takes the puck along the boards. Hammers one. Turns it aside. Palmieri's got it in the defensive end. Broken up in the neutral zone by Thomas. Parayko's got it along the wing. Takes the feed at the point. Denies him. Palmieri's gaining momentum. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Stopped by the goaltender.
Whether you're a player or a goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Brooklyn's got the puck in their own end. Here's a chance. Drives it to the crease. Oh, what a glove save. Wow.
Binnington's been outstanding. I mean, he gets to position to be able to make that point-blank save.
And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2.
Present your ticket stub from tonight's game and receive up to 10% off.
Just moments away from puck drop for second period action. Still looking for the game's first goal as we are underway in the second. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you've seen?
Brooklyn's had a great first period, and they've held the majority of the shots and the play in the offensive zone, but they haven't had any finish. They need to get in and around the paint, some net front presence, take away the eyes of a hot goaltender, and eventually the puck will go in.
Skates to the crease. Overnight on the play. Wow.
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive. Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
O'Reilly's quick stick off the draw wins possession. The Sea Dogs take it along the wall. From the right side and up the middle. Tarasenko's got it along the boards. Slides the paddle in there and pokes it away. Loses the coverage there. Fantastic save. And a solid save on the play there. Through center along the wing. Brooklyn's across the blue line. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Quick pass to Jones. And he takes the feed. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Big time stop there. Nice zone entry from the middle. Here's a short pass to O'Reilly. What a steal in his own end. Lays the body into that play. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Scooped up along the wall by Kyrou. Taken by Bouchard. And a good solid hit on that play. Stopped by the goaltender.
Reaction time is so critical for goaltenders because the way the players shoot in this game today, man, it is so tough to stop. So this one, instincts. Glove goes up, makes the save.
And he sidesteps the check there. Here's a collision with some authority. Quick feed to Ovechkin. And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off the stick. Denies that opportunity. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner. Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. Puck is dropped, we are underway here in a very tight game here in the third. Bouwmeester's got it against the boards. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. And that's taken by the defense. Moves it to Tarasenko. Passes over to Richards. Moves the puck along the half wall. A chance in front! Oh, what a stop with the glove by Binnington. Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Moves it quickly over to O'Reilly. Brooklyn's gained possession along the boards. Quick pass to Jones. What a stop as he puts out the fire. And he takes the dish. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Jones. He carries the puck up along the wing. Fires it on net. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps it at bay. And that was a good heads-up read to make that save.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Feeds the puck across to Shen. Shakes the defender. He's on the breakaway. Oh, he got all that. What a save by the cord.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Takes it into the slot. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Binnington.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Puck picked up by McDonough. Tosses it on to Ovechkin. Oh, wow. Can't get it to go. Here's a shot. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. Puck grabbed by Thomas. And now it's to Kyrou. Takes the feed. Brooklyn's got the puck now. Grabbed along the boards by Jones. Takes the shot. And that's blocked in traffic. Steen scooped up the puck now here inside his own zone. Across the line. Here's a shot. And kept that one out of the net. Works it across to Lawton. Look at this. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? A big face-off here inside the offensive end. And they win the draw on their own end. Slides it across to Barbashev. Pinned up along the boards. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. There's the horn bringing an end to regulation hockey, and it's been a tense one here tonight. And guess what? The intensity is going to ramp up to another level because sudden death overtime is coming up. And with that, the clock is ticking here on overtime. Let's see if we can get ourselves a hero here. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Richards has the puck against the half wall. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Passes it to Perron. The Sea Dogs cross the blue line and are on the attack. Tries to feed it over to Richards. Here they come on the attack. A chance for the win! Scores! They win! They win overtime! And the Sully game is strong tonight! Wow, what a finish!
They do a great job in transition, and they recognize that they have the number. So on the odd man rush, they've got someone driving the net, pulling the knee back, and guess what? They capitalize on the space that they're given.
Alongside Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports Hockey Ultimate Team. Enough said. Talent galore. Let's go. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. The Tigers will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Read that perfectly with the poke check. And he takes the pass. And he's knocked off the puck there. Off a stick and they can't connect. And there's the whistle icing the call. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The game is still scoreless. Medicine Hat's got it and they're on the attack.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Pushes it across to Richards. Look out, here they come on the attack. Oh, what a stop by Richards.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Takes the pass. Quick pass across to Hall. And that slides right out to center ice. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Ugly Hockey's got a hold of it along the wall. Richards moves it into the attacking end. Slips by the jet. Oh, tremendous save on the play!
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James. And the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop. Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
Past the halfway mark of this period, we've still got zeros on the board. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Fires it! And he captures that one with the glove. And he moves it up to Hall. And that's stolen by LaFontaine. Takes the feed. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Ugly Hockey's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Slides the puck ahead to Graves. The Tigers cross the line and gain the zone. And that's intercepted by Solani. And he takes the feed. And it gets nowhere near the net, blocked on the play. Ugly Hockey's got the puck against the boards. The Tigers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. They've got numbers. Quick feed to Olczyk. Turned aside with a glove by Decor. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around. The middle stanza is about to go. The officials ready to drop the puck. Here we go. Period number 2 is now underway. And these fans are clamoring for the first goal of this one. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
Well, it's been a tightly contested game with not a lot of scoring chances, James. Both teams got to figure this out. You want to generate some speed to the neutral zone so you can attack off the rush.
Shot! And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Reinhardt's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Quick snap! Big time save by Richter. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Still no score in this one. The Tigers win the draw here in their own end. Bookabooms taking it from his own end. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Feeds the puck over to LaFontaine. Picked up along the wall by Fleury. Big time stop. Scores on the rebound. Medicine Hat's finally got the game's first goal here in the second period, and it's not for a lack of trying.
Yeah, they've played extremely well throughout this game so far, Jans. I mean, they have multiple opportunities to score, and finally they get one. I think they can take a deep sigh of relief and get going.
The Tigers have a decided edge in the shot department and also in the score as well here in the second. Medicine Hats won the draw, and they'll go to work. Pad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. Ugly Hockey's in now. Moves it to Bouchard. Deflected shot. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Well past the midway mark of this period. Medicine Hats ahead 1-0. The Tigers start with the puck in their own end. Looks to make a play over to Graves. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Makes the save with the glove. Feeds it on over to Palmieri. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Gets the puck over to Leach. Quick pass to LaFontaine. Shot! Big time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. Moves it quickly over to Solani. Shakes himself free. Oh, what a save in front.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Here's a backhander. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice.
This year's locations and prices without paying extra for the first 3 rounds of the game.
Welcome back. James Cebulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. Moment of truth for one team. Here we go. Third period is underway. All right, partners, summarize what you've seen so far tonight.
Ugly hockey's performance through 2 periods of play hasn't been that great, James. They're fortunate to still be in this game. So in the third period, they have to change the mindset. They have to use their instincts, and they have to start attacking. If they're going to shoot the puck from the perimeter, they have to have traffic in front. If they're going to shoot it from the inside, they got to look for rebounds, and they have to have a killer instinct attitude.
Moves around along the half wall. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Sidesteps the check. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, the Tigers now lead by 2. Big-time hit that had some hot sauce on it.
And it certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team. One of the most difficult things to do in hockey is manage the pulse of the game. And when you're trailing, you got to find ways to get back in it, to fuel, to ignite yourself, to push and dictate pace. Well, that hit right there is sending a very clear message that they're still in it.
Handles the pass. Here's a short pass to Messier. Medicine Hat's got him in the offensive zone. Sent in deep, and the forwards will go to the bench. Loses his balance on the play. Tiptoes around the poke check. The Tigers take possession in the defensive end. Moves it on over to Anderson. Here's a shot. How did he stop that one? Oh, it stops him again. Slides it diagonally to Hall. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Big save.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Oh, and he lays out to block that, and that'll earn some respect amongst his peers.
When your team's leading in the third period, it's those types of plays that get you the recognition. You're sacrificing your body to take away the shot lane. That's great work.
Oh, he got a paddle on it.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Edmondson's moving it ahead. Here we go, odd-man rush. Hammers it on net. What a stop. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. And the puck stopper tags his man to get the extra attacker on the ice. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Ovechkin's going off for interference.
Well, this is a good call because it is interference. You have to allow your opponent to fight for a loose puck.
Medicine Hat's got it in the offensive zone. She blocked it.
Well, she does a great job too, James. She anticipates and recognizes that she's going to have to lead with her stick to be able to get in front of that puck. Does a great job, good quick feet, and takes that puck away from the net front.
Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. A packed house here in the arena tonight. Scores on the power play strike.
Well, it's certainly showing chemistry, isn't it, James? Where they're moving the puck, they're moving positions, they're not static, there's a lot of motion, and they convert.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Here's a chance, and he makes the save. There's the horn, and it's time to breathe. Great team effort, but more specifically, a great effort between the pipes here, Cheryl.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's not often that you pitch a zero, get the shutout, and that's exactly what he does tonight. I just felt like
Hey everybody, I'm James Cebulski. Welcome back to EA Sports Hockey Ultimate Team Showdown. It's about to go down. The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. The Comets will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Sends a pass over. Comes up with a monster save in front.
That's an incredible save, James. I mean, he's got presence in his crease, and he's also got a great glove hand, and he shows it right there with that save.
Here's the whistle as the play was offside. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. The Comets win it. Quick feed to Hayduke. The Comets play it along the wing. Brooklyn's got a hold of the puck now. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Let's move to the middle. And that's stopped. Makes another stop.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back. Wow, what an incredible shift. They're so urgent all over the offensive zone. Coaches love these types of shifts.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Made the stop on the play. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Shot! Well saved made by the cords. Moves the puck. Quick shot! And that doesn't reach the net. The Comets gain possession. And a smart heads-up play with the bank. Slides the pass over to McDavid. And they'll keep on playing as icing is waved off. Right on the doorstep. Oh, a clutch save. Save made by the goalie.
Man, James, he shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Here in the late goings of the period, we're still scoreless. The Comets win it in the defensive zone. Great pressure to force the turnover by Solani. Avoids the poke check. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Puts it on net. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. The Comets win the draw on their own end. And he coughs it up with the pass. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time.
Gill's out for the remainder of the game, James, with that injury he suffered earlier. We just received word from the staff that he will be out for an indefinite amount of time.
An unfortunate storyline here throughout the game, and now we know for sure he won't be back. Slides the puck over to Bergeron. Denies him with a save. Oh, and he makes another save.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is out.
He's got a step.
Breakaway. His head is up the entire way, and he's reading exactly what the goaltender is giving him. He sees some daylight, quick release shot, and he buries it.
Brooklyn's broken through and has the game's first goal here in period number 2.
Well, typically the better team edges out their competitor, and they have been the better team for almost 40 minutes of this game, James. They find a way to get it through. They trusted the process. They trusted the game plan. Now it's about finishing it off and seeing the game right to the end.
Moves the puck up to Reinhart. Great read in the offensive zone by Smith. The Comets gain control of the puck against the wall. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. All alone! Oh, and he comes up clutch on the breakaway. Wow!
Well, practice, right, James? For this very reason. They want to come up with the big save at the right time, and that's exactly what he does on this one-on-one battle.
Oh, stops him with the glove. Great reflexes there. Tape-to-tape beating on the blue line. Dismiss that chance.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Ugly Hockey's on the attack. Hammers it on net. Denies him with a save. Oh, it's another consecutive save.
Well, he's been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another.
Angles it over to Volsky. The Comets looking against the half wall. Takes a shot. Makes the save. And the keeper's going to play it. Here's an odd man rush. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Ugly Hockey's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they lead it here late in the second. The Comets get a hold of the puck in their own end. Sneaks by the poke check. The Comets play it along the boards. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
We've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner.
Register now for our shoot-to-win contest.
And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. Let's send it over to Cheryl Pounder and get her assessment of what she's seen so far tonight.
The Comets are fortunate to be in a close game here, James. They've had good goaltending, but they haven't been able to generate anything offensively. They got to get on their toes because they've been chasing the game. They've been on their heels. They need to get some quality opportunities, and they need to convert.
And look at the hustle here as they wave off the ice, Cheryl.
Well, intangible, that is the word this coach is looking for. The aggressive ability to get on that puck and negate icing.
Oh, denies them with the paddle save. And now it's grabbed by Duclair. Receives the pass. Carries it in. Moves it to Richards. And he easily stops that one. Passes on over to Jesus. Works it across to Salo. Fires it on net. And he gets the blocker on that one to turn it away. Pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Pass across to Palmieri. Here's a race for the loose puck. Icing being waved off here.
Well, that's great hustle and anticipation to be able to get to the hash marks first, James.
There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
These are the types of games that offense love and defense hates here, James. I mean, the puck is going north-south every single time. Both teams trading chances at either end.
Sedin's won a big draw on their own end. Sends the pass over. Makes his presence known on the ice. Moves the puck to Palmieri. Oh, a good textbook hit there. And he grabs the loose puck and he's in alone. Scores! Absolutely critical finish on the breakaway.
All the way down the ice, James. The ability to get away from the puck, look over his shoulder, know where everyone is, and then that clean finish. Unbelievable goal. Well, he's showing a lot of patience on this breakaway. He knows where everyone is and the pressure that's coming in behind. Knowing the correct amount of time, not panicking, and letting his instincts do the work.
Here in the later stages of this period, Ugly Hockey's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Picked up along the boards by Solani. Quick pass to Bouchard. Brooklyn's got the puck in the defensive end. Here they come on the attack. The Comets have the puck now. Intercepted in the offensive end by Bouchard. And he makes the save with ease. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Brooklyn's been on a roll offensively tonight. Lots of chances, and they lead it late in this third. Bergeron's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Tries to feed it over to Smith. The Comets carry it along the wall. Sends it out front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Comets really need a goal here. They pull the goalie and the extra attackers out. Brooklyn's got it in their own zone. Steps inside the line. Line up scores into the empty net. Crowder, I feel like you must have had a few empty netters in your day.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I was on the back end, and I didn't have hands. So when I scored one, listen, I celebrated. I was down and out, fist bumping everywhere, even when it was the empty net. You can see the emotion on everyone on the ice as that empty netter went in. That's an insurance marker, and that's going to be the game.
Brooklyn's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and lead it big time late in this third period. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Thornton. And he dodges the poke check there. Denies him in close.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
And a great save.
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes a save.
Seconds and he makes the save.
Ford's been dialed in and tracking extremely well tonight, James. Everything that's coming at him, he can see, and that's something that is really critical in the game. You make the timely stop that's needed to give your team some confidence in front of you.
And there it is. This one's all over. Well, as a former defender, these are your types of games, right? The old goose egg.
Love the goose egg, because you know that the D did something well too, don't you, James? But no, you got to give the credit to the goaltender. He gets the zero. You put it up on the board. You know that he was dialed in. I love the way he was tracking the puck in particular. You knew that he just saw it tonight.
And here they come back out to salute the fans.
Well, this is a great feeling. I remember doing this when I was an athlete. You come back on the ice to salute the fans for cheering you on throughout the game.
You know, every once in a while, you get your assignment sheet, you look at it, and you go, oh, I am fired up for this. This is it. Hockey Ultimate Team. Let's go. The Winterhawks win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Ugly Hockey's got a hold of it against the wall. Stops them with a glove.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. The Winterhawks come up with a defensive zone draw. Portland's got it along the wall. Here's a short pass to Surrey. Moves it over to Reinhart. Along the half wall with the puck. Takes a shot. Bounties the puck up there with the chest.
Often in pregame, coaches will tell you we want to play heavy hockey, and that's exactly how this game has started for them. But it only starts when you have physical engagement, and that hit right there tells me they're ready, they're on point, and they're dialed in.
Quick feed to Modano. Portland's through center and now in the offensive end. Takes the shot. Oh, just got a piece of that one with the glove to keep it out. Portland's got the puck along the wall. Moves it to Morrow. Slides the puck over. Ugly Hockey's got control of it now from their own end. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. And that's offside, stopping the play. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Still scoreless in this one. Nieuwendyks won the draw inside the neutral zone. Poked away by Bouchard. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Past the midway mark in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. The Winterhawks take possession off the face-off.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with the top.
He scores!
Anytime you have numbers off of the rush, you typically have speed, as indicated right here, James. You're trying to create 2-on-1s, you have net drive, you got it all, and you bury it.
Ugly Hockey's finally opened the scoring here in the first. Now let's see how both teams respond, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and I think this is a product of just playing the game differently and having a different mindset. They started the game, they were hesitant, almost as if you're playing just to keep it close and not to lose. You got to play to win the game, and they've really opened it up in the latter half of this period.
And that one's turned away.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Hey, to the middle! Oh, he comes up with a stop. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays coming up. Ugly Hockey's been playing in one direction all night, and that's towards the net. And they lead here late in the first. Portland's looking to break out. And he handles a cross-ice pass. And that's off a stick. And that goes off the face of the goaltender.
Goaltenders today adding such personal touches to their face mask. And then this one, man, he takes it and it gets scuffed. It's right off his melon.
Here in the late goings of the period, 1-0 the score. Portland's got the win off that draw. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Ugly Hockey's got the puck. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Oh, he made it to make that save with time running down. Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Portland's been coughing the puck up a ton in the first period, James. And a lot of credit goes to their opponent who's closing on them quickly. But they have to manage that. If they want to get back in this one, they're lucky they're only trailing by 1. Numanen's looking pretty banged up out there, James. Looks like he's fighting, pushing through something. He's struggling to get to the end of the shift.
Lots of time left in this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. The Danos won the draw here in their own zone. Quick pass to Lettinen. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Taken along the wall by Morrow. Coming to the front of the net. Curves it away. Quick pass across to Duclair. Here they are on the attack. To his teammate. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Ugly Hockey's been rewarded for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. Nieuwendyks quick stick off the draw, wins possession. Poked away at center ice. Puck scooped up by McDonough. Slips a pass in front. Palmieri's crossed the line and gained the zone. Huge stop by Belfort.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Breakaway! Oh, what a save! Goalie advantage there!
Well, yeah, and how often you see it after practice, James? Like 5-puck breakaway after breakaway. Well, this goaltender, he does his job, making himself big as possible and taking away any daylight.
Second period nearly in the books here. Feeds it over on the rush. Taken by Hull. Gains the zone. Here's a shot. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's great at scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next. Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. And this one's underway here in the third. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
Portland's behind in this game because they've mismanaged the puck chains. You know the coach is not going to be happy. They weren't ready right from the get-go at puck drop and really chasing the game all over the ice, forcing plays and giving up the puck way too easily. Belmore's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Ugly Hockey's turned good defense into good offense as they lead it early in this third period. Portland's going to start with the puck in their own end. The Winterhawks move the puck in the defensive zone. Feeds it to Morrow. Puck picked up by Medina. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save? Here's a short pass to Jones. Pucks up with a stop. Puck grabbed by Medina. And that's intercepted by Reinhart. And he's able to handle that one.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination, have his eyes on the prize the whole time, and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net. That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Ugly Hockey's crossed the line and on the attack. To the low slot. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
Belmore's been balanced and in great position throughout this entire game, James, and he's weathered the storm at different times within it. Multiple big saves, and the timeliness of them are huge. I mean, coming up with a big one at the right time really sets the temperature for your team.
Portland's got the puck in their own end. The Winterhawks will play it from the defensive zone. Centering pass in front. They score! Hang on here. They're making it off immediately.
This is not going to count, James. The goaltender had no chance of playing that puck. This is going to be goaltender interference.
Play set to resume, and you can see they're still frustrated by that non-goal call. The Winterhawks take control of the face-off. Oh, look at this. Denied by the goaltender. Handles the pass from his goalie. Ugly Hockey's on the attack. Pass in front, and that's stopped. Quick feed to Ben, and tries to make a diagonal pass to Hull. And he takes the feed. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Oh, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Two players got it in the offensive zone. Moves it to Richards. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. The Winterhawks have it now. Shakes off the coverage. Portland's emptied the net. The extra attacker's now out on the ice. And a good use of the body. physicality. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Reinhardt's been given 2 minutes for cross-checking.
A really tough time to take the penalty when your team has a one-goal lead in the dying minutes of the game. Now it's about the PK unit doing their thing.
And play resumes as the puck is shot. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Belfour's now at the bench and the extra attackers on the ice. And one last save. There's the final horn, and here we go.
You know, the coaching staff's got to feel good about this victory, but specifically just how they locked it down defensively, holding them to nothing.
Well, yeah, and nothing because the goaltender was also able to turn away some huge opportunities by their opponent. And listen, this goes right back to the pregame skate. You could just tell that he was dialed in. His body language said it all.
Who's ready for some hot? Hi, everybody. James Cebulski for EA Sports. We are set to drop the puck on some Hockey Ultimate Team. Opening face-off is just seconds away. And we are officially underway here. Tries to get it to point. Ugly Hockey's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Dishes it off. Jones from the back end. Takes a shot that's tipped in front. Corey's got the puck along the boards. Solid check to slow him down. Assat's got the puck now. Quick pass to Hedman. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Fantastic save.
Cards all over that shot, makes an incredible save, getting to the top of his crease quickly, because that shot, it came fast and in a hurry from the slot.
Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off.
Cards found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Ugly Hockey's got possession here in the offensive zone. And there's the save.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Ugly Hockey's ready to go on the attack. And now he angles it across to Hall. Dished on over to McDonough. Toss it up in the neutral zone. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Assat's working the transition to the middle of the ice. Driving right to the front. Monster blocker stopped by the corn.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs, their foundation. The lower half is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Past the midway mark of the frame. Still no score in this one. Cirelli's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Assat's playing it through center. Here they come on the rush. Here's a chance, sends it in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Here in the late goings of the period, the game is still scoreless. Cirelli's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. DePort's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. Cirelli's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. DePort's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Assat's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, he made that stop with the number off that deflection. Across the line along the left wall. Fires it. That's gloved by Vasilevsky. Radish's stick handling in his own zone. Moves it quickly over to Cirelli. Shot! Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. That's it for period number one. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. Second period underway. Both teams still seemingly feeling each other out after a scoreless frame. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The fact coaches will certainly be pleased with that opening frame, James. In that 20 minutes, they had a majority of shots. They attacked the net and were really aggressive around it. That attack mentality needs to continue, and they'll be preaching the same stuff. Continue with the good habits. Continue with the shot selection.
Denies the chance by blocking it. There he is. He's got a step. Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Denied by the goaltender. And he takes the dish. Oh, look at this. Moves inside. Big time stop. Vasilevsky's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
The Cards made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Still looking for our first goal. The Sox won the face-off deep in their own end. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Ugly Hockey's got a hold of it along the wall. Into the offensive end now. Avoids the poke check. Slides it across. Grabs the puck in the corner. Corey's looking to break out of their own end. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by McDavid. And it breaks off a stick in traffic. The Sox moving it up the ice. Slides it diagonally to Palmieri. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Grabs position of the puck. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Palmieri's been nabbed for goaltender interference.
Well, this is a huge, timely penalty kill, James. Late in the frame, close game. You got to get to work, put your work boots on, and you got to kill this part of the penalty.
Offense is on face-off, and he wins the draw. Turns aside that blast. Gets it out of his own end. And he connects with the long bomb. Ugly Hockey's penalty killer's got a hold of it. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Less than a minute to go here in the second. And that's blocked away. Turned aside with the glove by Vasilevsky.
The goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, and they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
Getzel's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Handles it along the blue line. And not much on that one. Sends one up to point. Feeds the puck to Getzel. Takes the feed. And he avoids the poke catch with some great edge work. And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. The Sox power play doesn't have a lot of time left to work with as play resumes here in this period. Shuts him down.
The shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
That's blocked by Vasilevsky. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. And now it's grabbed by Stamkos. Here's a short pass to Surrey. Nice zone entry on the left side. And that pass attempt is deflected. Slides it to point. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Glove save. Ugly Hockey's got it in their own zone. They've got numbers here. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Still lots of time left here in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. A Sox taking possession in their own end. And here's the pass to Hagel. A Sox in on the offensive attack now. Standing tall with the save. And he takes the pass. Hagel's got the puck.
It's been a low-scoring affair, James, but it's been entertaining on both sides, just unable to finish. And as an athlete, this can be very frustrating. You're squeezing the stick tighter and tighter with every miss.
Good fight for the puck along the boards. And they come up with it as the puck skips out. Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. Past the halfway mark of this period, we're still scoreless. Assat's got the win off that draw. Angles it over to Palat. Great read by Thornton. Takes the pass. Ugly Hockey's got the puck against the half wall. Stopped by the goaltender. Corey's gained possession along the boards. Oh, and a great hits up play to force the turnover by Solani. Good check frees the puck up. Now over to Solani. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Can't hang on after that hit. Ugly Hockey's playing it from the side. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Back at the point, they set it up. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Solani's going to play it against the half wall. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Kernack. Ugly Hockey's trying to make... Scores! The icebreaker goal, and finally we have one in this game.
Yeah, it took a while, James, but they found the back of the net, and it's still the first one in the game, so the opponent is hunting. I love this goal, James, but I like even more how it all started. I mean, you've got to initiate contact, but it's got to be clean. It's a clean hit that disrupts the player from puck. Then he gets on his horse, he gets activated in the play, he's engaged, and he finishes it off.
Ugly Hockey's leading 1-0, and at this stage of the game, Cheryl, do you sit back and protect, or do you continue to push forward?
Well, I think it's a combination, James. You want to make sure you're not sitting back too much and allowing time and space for your opponent. You want to make sure you press on a loose puck so that you can get to it first, but you have to be very aware of your positioning in the middle of the ice. You know that your opponent is going to press, and they're going to look to attack.
Corey's goalie is on the bench. The extra attacker has jumped into the play. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end. They've got the extra attacker out there, and Cheryl, we know what this means.
Well, you have to get possession with that extra player on the ice. They'll look to win that draw and convert on their opportunity.
Assat's won the draw.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
Towards the gaping net. Scores into the empty net, and that should probably wrap this one up.
Yeah, it will. It'll seal the deal, James. The insurance marker, and a lot of fun as well. Goal scoring is fun. Doesn't matter how it goes in, even if it is an empty net. As that empty net goal went in, everyone on the bench and on the ice knew that that put the game to bed.
Ugly Hockey's empty net goal has pretty much widened the gap to a point where this should be elementary from here on in.
Yeah, that should do it. I mean, they put themselves in this position, right? They got the lead late in the game, and they found a way to finish it off. But man, oh man, that was a really nice play to convert on the empty netter.
A critical face-off looms here.
And the extra attacker is on the ice, James. So much pressure on the center to win this draw.
And this one's all over. Well, he came, he saw, and he conquered every shot he faced in goal tonight.
Well, he was the last line of defense, but I thought the team in front of him also did a good job of making sure he saw the shots, James. But man, did he have to have some timely sequences to keep the zero up on the board.